In this video, we will create a Google Analytics 4 account. To do so, we type Google Analytics 4 into the Google search bar and press enter. And there we get a lot of ads, which we see here, but also some support pages made by Google, and of course the original Google Analytics 4 link or website, which has the link analytics.google.com. By clicking on this link, we will get on this website with some basic information. Of course, you have to take a Google account with which you never created a Google Analytics account, otherwise you will be instantly in your dashboard, but we will now create really a Google Analytics account at the start, so step by step from the home page here. So the landing page is pretty empty and not very long. And by clicking on Start Measuring, we can create an account. Here we can give the account a name, so my new account name, which could be, for example, Tobias Test Account or something like that. Maybe your company name, so it's not really important what the name is, but it should be something which suits you. Alright, then we have some ticking boxes about account data sharing settings. Basically, when you use some Google services like Google Analytics, data privacy is not a topic for you anymore, because you can't make a secret out of the data you produce on Google. So that's why you could tick all these boxes, but in case you don't want to do that, just let these boxes in here. It's about benchmarking, technical support of course, but also account specialists. By pressing next, this blue button there, we get the property setup. We will talk about properties and accounts and the whole hierarchy in a later video. For now, you just have to know that you need an account, but you also need a property to create the whole account. Here we type in the property name, for example, the website name, because properties can be apps, so applications from the Google Play Store, for example, but also websites, so your blog or your landing page, something like that. Here I need to put in about 400 to 100 characters, and I type in TobiTalk, which is the name of my website or the test website I'm using for video courses. After that, I have to report the time zone, which is important, of course, because you want to have the real data with the real time, which is in your time zone. So that's why I take Austria. In your case, for example, you take Great Britain or the US, whatever you want. And then it inputs automatic the perfect time zone for you. Your currency, of course, if you have some web shop sales also in your dashboard, it's important to have the currency there. We can use dollar for that, US dollar. It's much easier to have the exact currency which you also use in the web shop, because it makes the data a bit more accurate. Here we also have some advanced options, because we could create a universal analytics property as well while creating the Google Analytics 4 account. We won't do that because Universal Analytics is outdated and won't be usable by, I think, July 2023. So this video will be recorded before this date, but it makes no sense to use a tool or to get in touch with a tool which is not important in a few months anymore. So that's why we hide these advanced options. Otherwise, we could also check this box and then type in the website URL and create also a Universal Analytics property and Google Analytics for, or only the Universal Analytics property. I press next, and then there's some information about my business. So the industry category, for example, we take something in entertainment. I'm a business with 1 to 10 employees. And how do you intend to use Google Analytics with your business? That's basically just for the data Google wants for themselves. So they want to have a statistic about people usage of Google Analytics. So yeah, of course, you could check all the boxes. You can just press one of them. It doesn't make a difference for you when using Google Analytics later. Let's press create, and then you have to check the Google Analytics terms of service in, of course, your language, which is a long document. I would recommend you reading it. I won't do that now, but I would read it, and then you have to check this box that you accept the data processing terms as required by GDPR, which is basically data privacy terms. And then I click on accept. And then I will be moved into my Google Analytics account. There I get some email communication recommended, which I don't want. So I can just say, save it with this data. And then there's my account. We will discuss all the parts of this Google Analytics account in another video.